Hey, kindergarten, first grade friends. Our writing process. Before we get into any writing, we're going to do some reading of books. And for the first few books, normally we would do this as a class, but you're not here with me. So I will do this and hopefully you come to the same conclusion with some of the things. But you do not need to write anything right now. Right now it's just enjoying the book and helping me fill this out. So this is called a story map. And as you get older into other classrooms, you'll be doing things called a book report. First grade did kind of like a report for Miss Caitlin's class, and they had to find out information. So this is a report or information about the book that you're going to read, or that I'm going to read.
A little bit like their book log.
Exactly, yes. So if you've been doing your reading log and keeping track of if you like the book, but this is even more, so it's asking questions. So the first thing you write is on this little book, and it says, what's the title? And so I already know that before even reading it. Surf's Up. So I wrote Surf's Up. It asks you the illustrator, which is the paintbrush, because the illustrator draws the pictures. And so I wrote, his name is Daniel Mayaris. And then the author is Kwame Alexander. So I wrote those already here, because those are things I know just by looking at the front of the book. So after that, the rest of the things are things we're going to find out and fill in after we're done reading. And so be listening for them. So listen and watch for the characters. So who's in the story? Is there a problem, which is what the broken bat is. Is there a problem in our story? Is there a solution, the Band-Aid? Where does it take place? So this is the setting, which is a mountain. So the setting, where do you think, just by looking at the front of this book, where do you think it might take place? By looking at the cover. And then the last part, normally you all get to share your favorite part. So you can just tell who's with you once you finish the book. So this is a fun book because it has some crazy fun words in it. And it has to do with these two characters right here. What do they look like? I don't know, a toad and a frog? Not sure, but they don't tell us either. So it's kind of our guess. So Surf's Up is the name of the book. So can you guess where it might be taking place? The setting? It's definitely near a beach, an ocean.
So back in the olden days, no, I'm just kidding, back when I was little, when we would check out a book from the library, we'd get a little library card, and it would tell you when you had to bring it back and who checked it out. That's what that is.
Don't need that as much
No,
anymore.
they don't do that anymore.
All right, here it is. Surf's up, bro. Not yet, dude. What's he doing? You'd rather read a book than go to the beach? Shh, I'm almost done. It's a very short book. That's a good one. Books are boring. Dude, books are fascinating, especially this one. It's about a man looking for a whale. Boring. Just wait. Wowie, kazowie! What happened? He found the whale? So he's getting interested now. Wahoo! Daddy-o! Did the whale eat him? Nope. The whale got away. So there's a picture. This is what he's thinking as he reads a book. Because he's probably reading a book that doesn't have pictures. It's our chapter book. So he has to think about it. And he's now interested. Booyah! They found the whale again. Holy mackerel! Crash. Catch the great white whale and I'll give you the gold. So now he's saying the words that are happening in the book. And you notice the book picture is getting bigger. There's more of the picture of the book showing. Oh my goodness. Batten down the hatches. Do what to the what? So now they're so into the book that the story's taking over our story. There she blows. Watch out, dude. Watch out for wah. He's falling in the water. Oh no. He's still reading. He's got circles nuts of his head. Wait, you're finished? Totally awesome book. Did they catch the whale? Who got the gold? Not telling. Not cool, bro. Surf's up, dude. Shh, I'm just getting started.
Oh.
So now he wants to read the book because it sounded so good. Turn up, all hands on deck. Whoa, daddy-o, cowabunga. And there he is still reading instead of surfing. end. So short, quick book, but a little story into it. So what was the problem? Oh, here's my pencil. One wanted to read, one wanted to surf, right? So normally you would write that down, but we're just gonna say it for time. Who are the characters? They didn't tell us their names.
Bro and Dude.
I know, Bro and Dude, Frog and Toad, or two frogs. That's up to you how you would see it. Because when you read a story, everyone sees something differently. For example, the first guy who was reading, which was the toad, I'm guessing, the brown frog, he was all into it, and he's like, books are boring. But once he started hearing the story, he got into it and ended up wanting to read it as well. So everyone picks out different things from books, and you have to really like the book. So problem was, one wanted to surf, one wanted to read, and the other one thought reading was boring. The solution was he was sharing the story with his friends. His reaction of the story got his friend excited about it. And so he ended up wanting to read it. Where did it take place? Where was our story? Where did you see mostly?
Two places.
Two places. One was at the beach where they're reading. The other was in their minds.
In their imaginations.
So two different places that showed in this book. And what was your favorite part? Miss Kathy, did you have a favorite part?
I liked the part where, I can't remember. The booyah part.
Oh, yeah. You like the words that were being used. The words are fun. There's cowabunga. I liked when he wanted to read the story after the end. Where is that part? Oh, here it is.
When they actually fall into the story, kind of.
Yes, because that's when the story really took over.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part? So tell a friend. And then the last part on your story mapping that you would fill out when it's your time, not yet, is what do you think? So you would rate it. Was it an excellent book? Was it okay? I probably wouldn't read it again, or you didn't like it at all. And that happens. There are sometimes you read a book, it's not your favorite. I've done it many times. I'm not reading that again. But then there's books that I would read over and over and over again.
It's true.
So finding those books are always good, but always give it a chance. Look through and say, maybe I will like it, maybe not. And sometimes you start a book and you're like,
that actually just happened to me. I decided to read a book last week, and I started reading it, and I read 2 pages, and I went, nope.
So that happens. You got to find the ones that you like. So we'll read a few more books, and then it'll be your turn to find a book and fill out your story map. So I'll do a few more examples and talk about these parts as we read books. All right, we'll see you later, and have fun reading. Bye.